It's been Light for Page here, and in this video I'm going to be playing some LEGO Marvel superheroes. Yeah, I've always loved this intro, just Iron Man chasing the Silver
You're headed for a wipeout.
Simple but effective.
I'm reading an incoming ship.
Watch out! It's about to open fire!
Tony, are you all right?
Ow, ow, and more ow.
With these cosmic bricks, the world will be mine to rule. But first, I should probably prevent it from being destroyed.
This would have been much easier had you captured the board intact, rather than blasting it to pieces.
The Avengers showed up. They know how to ruin every good evil plan.
Your plan is still fantastic.
A poor choice of words, God of Mischief. I prefer to think of it as spectacular, maybe stupendous. I've hired every villain, bad guy, and dark minion I could find to help assemble Dr. Doom's Doom Ray of Doom.
Sort of a mouthful, but all right. Speaking of that...
Silence! Now we must track down more of these cosmic bricks to build my weapon.
As you command, oh most doomful one.
All right! I let these bigwigs go! Once you bring me some of those... cosmic bricks!
Why didn't they make me the supervisor here? That guy's got sand for brains.
Holding Grand Central hostage at rush hour? Now that's criminal. Hulk, you have to remember to look before you leap. I know, bad guys. The SHIELD folks think we need to formulate a careful plan of attack using... Or we just smash our way in. Good plan.
Okay, so here we
mess.
go with the first
Can
level.
we just clean up this city?
So I'm playing as Hulk, and the other character is, of course, Iron Man. Yeah, this is a very simple first level,
Hulk,
but it's also
remember,
quite a lot of
you
fun.
can transform back to
And
normal
I do
if you
quite
calm
like how
down.
it just leads in with you smashing the crap out of one of the guns. Like, simple but very effective opening gameplay. And it just gets better as the game goes along, because you've got the boss fights, you've got some interesting puzzles, and then there's this Spider-Man right at the end of that. So, yeah, in general, a very solid opening level. Probably one of my favourite, if not my absolute favourite,
There are a lot of enemies
opening
around.
levels
Try
in
using more powerful
LEGO
attacks.
games. I think it's definitely up there. Possibly second or third favourite. Maybe
Nothing else
my
around
favourite,
for you
I'm
to
not
throw?
certain, but I definitely quite like this one. And in general, I really like this game, which is why I'm kind of replaying it now. Plus, I've never actually
Need
recorded
something
it, so
explosive to take care of that silver
good
Lego.
chance to do that whilst I'm replaying it. Anyway, next I need to switch to Iron Man, and I'll quite happily
Just
do
as
that
well I
because
charged my
he's one of
batteries
my
this
favourite
morning.
characters.
I think it's
in
gonna be
the
a long
MCU.
day.
Although obviously now he's dead. Spoiler alert, I guess. Although that's a bit late. Spoiler alert, Iron Man's dead. But yeah, he was, and I guess technically still is one of my favourite characters, despite not being alive at this technical point. Because he's very entertaining. pretty funny and very well played by Rob Downey Jr. Obviously, this one's actually voiced by some other guy who just sounds like Robert Downey Jr. But either way, great character, and as I said, very funny. Plus, just from a gameplay perspective, they do have a lot of abilities, so they're a lot of fun to play as. Admittedly, right now I do need the Hulk, so I will switch to them. And of course, what is Hulk most well known for? That is smashing. So, we shall do just that. And now some more smashing, also lifting and then smashing. There we go, throw that thing, and switch back to Iron Man. Arguably the better character, even if they perhaps have the less useful abilities in this level.
Get past Abomination to get inside.
Although, here's a thing we can do, so...
Through that car like
there's a
some kind of
reasonable
toy.
split between Hulk
Big
and
guy.
Iron Man gameplay. in
You
this
better
level.
handle this.
Obviously, in multiplayer, that would be a very important factor because you have to have both players doing things, which is why I guess the Lego games have different areas for the different abilities of the characters.
This might require some
Which
extra
is one of
muscle
the things
power.
I do enjoy very much about the Lego games, even in single player, because it means you're constantly switching character to character, and all the characters feel useful and unique due to their different abilities. So that's definitely quite a fun part of the Lego games overall. And that, along with the puzzle solving and the humour, is why I do quite enjoy them. Also, just the gameplay in general is quite a lot of fun. Anyway, next up is the first of the two boss fights. Yes, there are two in this level. I mean, you probably already know that if you played this game before. Or just a tour. Yeah. Anyway, here's, I guess, the mini-boss against Abomination, then there's the boss fight at the end against Sandman. So a lot of fighting in this game, but it's very well done fighting, and it's a lot of fun, so I really don't mind it. Just gonna push back, or essentially mash a button, then mash this one to do some rapid punches. A very simple fight, but quite a lot of fun. Unfortunately, they do repeat this fight later in the story mode, which I kind of dislike, but the initial fight against Abomination is still quite a lot of fun. And as you can see, it's been smashed through the window, so now we can actually get to Sandman and deal with him. So that should be fun. See some gold Lego objects. Unfortunately, I don't have the upgraded suit, so I can't deal with those yet. I'm assuming that's a mini-kit, and from what I remember, I think it is. So I'll be dealing with that, I guess, within a few weeks. If I record that, which I probably will. Anyway.
There's sand everywhere.
Well, now, let's continue with the first level. Actually, you know what? Let me know in the comments section. Do you want me to record the entire game or just the story? Because I'll be fine with either, I just don't want to know. So yeah, comment that below, I guess. Right, okay, beating up some Sandman goons. There we go. Now let's blow up this stuff. Targeting it. And 1, 2. No? Okay, I can only target one at a time. I thought you could target multiple things, but okay, that makes sense. It's all one big object rather than multiple objects. Bit of a weird visual thing there, because it kind of looked like multiple things, but it was actually just one big thing. I guess it was kind of the angle that I was at. I couldn't quite see if it was 3 things or one thing. Turns out it was one thing, because I could only target one thing, and that destroyed the entire section.
I've already won!
It was all one big thing. Side note, that was a terrible pun, Sandman. Come on, try a little bit harder. I mean, it's not even sand related, so you failed there. And plus, it's not that funny. So, 2 fails for Sandman. There we go. I'm pretty sure that's a deliberately bad pun,
We have an
so I'll allow it.
unscheduled arrival in the main terminal.
Especially as these games are mostly intended for children, so... Yeah, bad puns can be part of the experience, I guess. Although, I'm pretty sure that one's deliberately bad, because, you know, even for a children's game, or what's mostly a children's game, but can be enjoyed by a group of things, you know, they're not going to slip one in that's that bad accidentally. It's clearly sort of meant to be deliberately bad. And honestly, that's kind of funnier than sort of some intentionally good jokes. Not in this game, but like just in general. Hey, don't. I mean, yeah, kind of works. Oop, okay, one more of those. Now I'm going to travel forwards through here and blast the crap out of this. And blast the crap out of this. Come on. No? Maybe I need to fly up. Oh, okay. There's a thing happening.
Looks like the writing's
Probably
on
have to
the
do this
wall
first,
for
then
you
blast
guys.
that. Yes. Okay. I guess it didn't quite initiate whatever that was, so, yeah. Okay, I'm noticing another thing that I might have to do in free play. I think I remember this. You do a spider sense, and there's some sort of thing you build here.
At least I know a good spot.
I can't remember exactly what it is, but yeah. You unlock the Spider-Man later in the level, so I can't do that just yet. Right now, however, I can build a cannon. And I believe it's a water cannon, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, water cannon to deal with the sand. So there we go. Water, it can deal with ghosts and sand. So a very useful element. And even in realistic situations, I guess useful for putting out fires. So there's that. Yeah, more useful in fictional situations than it is in reality. Although still, even way, a very useful element. A bit of a random thing to say, I know, but I'm just sort of saying things that pop into my head. And that happened to
Good luck getting past this.
Alright, moving on.
There's something you don't
let's
see
select
every day.
Iron Man,
A large
specifically
building
the Mark
I don't
6,
own yet.
and blast this. Or I'll just get hit by sand. Okay, that works too. Come on. Okay, do I have to do something else again? That was what it was last time I could target the thing. Or no, I just gotta get really close. That seems like a dangerous distance. Like, I'm pretty sure Iron Man would be dead there. Although maybe the Iron Man suit is strong enough to deflect the explosion. I'm gonna go with that, because otherwise that seems kind of stupid. But whatever. Let's pick up this large thing. I guess it's meant to be a mechanical or something. That's kind of the shape it's in. But either way, let's throw it at Sandman and walk up here. Okay. Well, I guess walk up here in a cutscene. Because it wouldn't let me walk up within the actual level itself. Well, it did, but then it automatically played this.
Wow. So much for taking the subway down to the Bugle. Guess I'll just have to fight my way through it.
And as I was talking about, here is Spider-Man. Alright, here we go. Sandman boss fight. Honestly, probably the least interesting boss fight in the game, but it's the first level, so
your name, Tony.
it's fine.
I guess it's taking things a little too far.
And I mean, it's not even
We've
bad,
gotta
it's
shut off
just
the power.
not the best.
Pepper always says I get my own way.
Oh, that's Spider-Man. I need Iron Man. I mean, Spider-Man's fun, he's cool, good superhero, but one, Iron Man's a better superhero, and two, I kind of needed Iron Man for that anyway. But now I do get to use Spider-Man because there's a spider sense bit, so jump. And
My
there we
spider
go.
sense again. What is it?
I have
You
sensed
swing from a
that.
thread? Oh yeah, of course you can.
Okay. Pull on the lever, and that shuts down the power, I think. Yep, there we go. Now, something. Oh, okay, I need to web swing over here. Not into that. Okay, good. Got it. Wow, it really has been a while since I played this because I actually forgot that electrocutes you. Even though you can see there's electricity there, I just thought, you know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to run into that just to see if it's actually electrified. Because that's a smart idea. Alright. All stupidity aside, let's actually try and figure out how to get through here. Alright, I'm going to assume I need to finish destroying this. Usually, if you don't know what to do in a LEGO game, it's either there's a puzzle you didn't notice, or just destroy things. Because, you know, destroying things. And, of course, you get money, because, hey, that's a good moral to teach children. If you destroy things, you will get paid. Destruction, one true path in life. This time it may actually be a puzzle. As I said, it's either destruction or a puzzle. What's this? Interact with it? Oh, save and continue. God, how did I forget that that's what the save things look like? Whatever. Alright. Oh! Right, there's two power things, right. So I need Spider-Man again. There we go. That's Hulk. One of them is big and green, and one is red and blue. Yeah, whatever.
Spider sense again. What is it?
Spider sense. Slimy wall. Ooh. Come on, climb. There we go. Not sure why I wasn't doing that for a second. Guess it doesn't really matter because I got up here eventually. Now let's destroy the power. That's probably going to cost quite a lot to repair, but I don't think Tony's really going to have to worry about money anytime soon, so that should be fine, I reckon. I mean, it's probably going to be slightly annoying, but I guess when you've got stock villains, you've got to make a little bit of a mess. At the very least, you've got to destroy, like, one building. Or part of a building, in this case. Alright, I need... Oh, that's weird. I thought this Lego game had the thing where you can sort of select a wheel of characters. But I guess they didn't introduce that till Lego The Hobbit,
for you to get angry.
Which coincidentally I have actually been playing recently as well. Yeah, I guess I just got to switch and hope for the right character. I mean, I've got the Hulk now, so I don't need to switch again, but... Yeah, why not get to the later levels with a lot of characters? That's going to take a little while. But I guess most of the Lego games, or in fact all the early ones, did have the same issue of, nope, that's not the character I wanted. Spider-Man cannot lift up massive objects. Well, I mean, he can, but not in Lego game form, I guess. Alright, is that,
Spider sense again.
Yep, that's... Alright, so now, Spider sense the shit out of that, and... There we go. Grab onto a couple of things. Spiderweb things, and then jump up here, and continue with the level. Alright, here's Sandman. What's Sandman doing?
Seems like I've got my hands full with you.
He's making more bad crimes and lobbing sand. Okay. So, beat him up, I guess? I mean, quite frankly, I don't care that he's committing crimes. We should just,
Let's find a way
we should just arrest him for those puns, really. That's the true crime here. So Spider-Man can get up here with a spiderweb. Iron Man can fly up here, so the one character that I actually need up here is the one who can't get up here. Okay. Interesting conundrum. So, how to get a Hulk up there? Oh wait, Spider-Man's left his web there, so yeah, I know what to do.
Hulk, remember, you can transform back to normal if you calm down.
Yep, gotta calm down, turn into Bruce Banner, and climb up here. If this was the endgame version of Hulk, then I would be screwed, because he can't turn into Bruce Banner. He is kind of Bruce Banner. So, yeah. But luckily this is, I guess, comic book or Avengers 1 version of Hulk. So, you know, I can switch from Bruce Banner and Hulk, and therefore be able to climb up here, but then use that as Hulk, and then switch back to Bruce Banner to build this. I wonder if they are going to do a Lego game based on Infinity War and Endgame. You'd think if they were going to, they probably would have by now, so I'm going to say no, but I'm kind of hoping yes, because those two films were really good, and I feel like it would make for an interesting Lego game. Plus, it would be nice to return to New York City. I mean, I know they did that in Lego Avengers.
No, wait, I mean, I'm solidifying.
But still,
Solidifying!
I didn't actually play that one, so...
No!
You know, since Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 had a different one, yeah, it would be nice to return to New York, plus get to play through Infinity War and Endgame in Lego game form, and just be a lot of fun in general. In fact, I'm surprised that they didn't...
I already have enough problems without getting...
I'm surprised that they didn't wait to release Lego Avengers till at least Infinity War, or maybe even until Endgame, because then it could have been play through all 4 of the Avengers films. Instead, it's just, here is Avengers 1 and Age of Ultron. I'm sure it's still a really fun game, and I'll probably play it at some point, but it just feels like it would have been better if it was all 4 of them, especially with how good Infinity War and Endgame are. I mean, there's a lot of cool moments that would be very fun to play through. So I hope they do that at some point, but they probably won't, since the optimal timing has passed now. Alright, so continuing with the level, let's just punch Sandman. Okay, now I think there's one more water tank that needs filling up, then I punch him a second time, and he's dead. So as I said, not the most interesting boss fight, but for level 1 it's pretty good.
Watch this.
And especially the first time I was playing
These guys'
this,
attacks are so
it's
fast.
quite a sort of
Talk about your quicksand. I've
big
definitely got a
and
sinking
impressive
feeling right now.
and somewhat intimidating boss fight, so it's good for the sort of opening fight of the game, especially as it does just get better from here. So yeah, good first one, but definitely one of the weaker ones in the game overall, I would say, in my personal opinion. Because you only really have to do a few things, and you're not really fighting Sandman for most of it. But then again, the rest of the level up until the boss fight is a lot of fun, and you do have a more fighty boss fight with Abomination earlier on. So quite honestly, as an overall level, this is very good. But just as a boss fight on its own, this is okay. As I said, not bad, not good, just okay. Oh, Sandman just destroyed the thing, okay. So I guess I won't be using that then. Oh, okay, it's respawn. So I've got to use it, but before he smashes it. So pick that up and throw it at Sandman. So it's throwing a cement thing, so sand is really going to damage him. I guess maybe I hit him in the human part. Let's just assume that, because otherwise it doesn't really make sense. But anyway, let's punch him. Oh, I guess maybe it's liquid cement, so it's sort of, yeah, fused with him and then dried. Okay, you know what? Barely just kind of works. Or he just got hit by the human part, and for some reason that caused him to solidify. I'm not entirely certain. Either way, I need Spider-Man for one of these and Iron Man for the other. Luckily I don't have to do them both at the same time, because that would be pretty much impossible in single player. So let's do this one first, and then let's switch to Iron Man, and blast this. Okay, pull on the lever. Spider-Man? No? Go the other one. I guess I'll have to do both of these myself. Luckily it's not like in the older Lego games where it would reset, so yeah.
Spider sense is tingling.
I guess I don't have to be at both of them at the same time. Which is maybe why the CPU didn't bother going over it, because it knows that there's no time pressure, so I can just wander over both of them. Yeah, it's probably the case. Alright, so spraying water at him is going to solidify. I need to switch to hot real quick. Although I don't think, yet again, there's really a time pressure here. But, you know, quick's better than not quick. And let's just punch him one last time. There we go. Sandman has been defeated. So next up is Dr. Octopus, I think, versus the Fantastic Four and Captain America. That'll probably be quite a bit of fun. I think this is a better level, but that has a better boss fight out of the two first levels.
Secure that cosmic
That was
brick.
pretty good overall.
Make sure it gets to the Fantastic Four's lab for analysis.
Yes, sir.
Hulk, can you help with some of this debris?
You're calling them cosmic bricks?
They came from the Sky Surfer you encountered. I've given Reed Richards the job of finding out why everyone seems to want them. Thanks for your help, Spider-Man. There's always a place in this operation for a hero like you.
Like I have time for that. I've got a trigonometry exam tomorrow. My aunt needs me to pick up a dozen eggs, and I'm drowning in eggs.
So, who's behind all this? What exactly are they up to? And will it cut into my hot tub time?
I don't know, I wish I knew, and yes. Tony, get back to Stark Tower and try to get me some answers.
Okay, so that'll be it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.
I must have all the cosmic bricks I can get my hands on.
My work progresses.
Progress faster.
This is what I've been reduced to, relying on such pitiful mortal creatures for my plans. Though he does have a cool throne and a metal face.